Of this year, over 260 competitors from 35 countries around the globe are going to be racing on 2 and 4 wheels across 2,000 kilometers of beautiful Greek countryside. I think they can tell we're not in Greece.
I don't know, it's hard to describe it. You just sort of, it's upsetting.
A lot of work and prep, a lot of late nights have gone into the car, and just to see it end up the way it did was very soul destroying.
But yeah, obviously, we're all passionate here, being a small family team, so it hurt a lot.
It was a massive personal achievement for myself, the team, everybody involved. It's been a huge, huge effort. And then obviously, race 2 happened.
Last one. You can do it, right?
Yeah, we'll get it out. She'll be whizzing on the track very shortly.
What an incredible 2 rounds of touring car racing we have watched right here at Silverstone in the opening rounds of the Goodyear Touring Car Trophy and TCR UK Racing Championship. Make sure that you tune in to watch the entire season right here on Is It Fast?
Results Hub. All motorsport results, all in one place. And now there's an app. Take results with you on the go as we bring you the latest standings from championships around the world. And there's more. Use the app to see who is racing and where with our handy calendar feature. Download the app now. Results Hub. All motorsport results, all in one place.
It's another scorcher of a week. Welcome to Is It Fast Live, the weekly magazine show from all of us here at Is It Fast, where we bring you the latest from the world of motorsport, cars, watches, and pretty much everything in between. Of course, my co-pilot, my number 2, my Buzz Aldrin to my Neil Armstrong, it's Other Stew. How are you doing this week, Other Stew?
I am not too bad. Delighted to be back here. We've got some great topics this week. Just can't wait to get sunk in.
We do. We do have some cracking topics. And this week, we are in for a treat. And if you are watching, listening with us live or after the fact, this is what we have in store. This week, we're heading into space to smash through the final frontier. There's finally an electric coupe for petrol heads. What a beautiful little sentence that is. This weekend has more touring cars than Gabriel Tarquini has had race entries, and way, way more besides. So all very exciting, an action-packed show. So, as you very accurately put it, we shall, at least for today, live long and prosper as we head into the very first... I can't believe we're about to talk about this.
Can I just actually interrupt you?
Please.
Breaking news that has just come through regarding the fuel crisis. I know we covered it quite extensively last week, and we got a bit hipped up. So people were coming back to us about some of our comments. That's fine. Hermes are actually going to be helping with the fuel shortage now. This is what they've come out and said. Yeah, so far, apparently they've lost 6 tankers, 2 can't find a petrol station, 1 took a picture of a petrol station and drove off because there was no answer. So,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was factual.
Yeah.
Based on everything else that we're living through. But if you don't
Hermes
believe...
Hermes are delivering my parcel. That's fine. I didn't want it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's so true. But just in a world of unbelievableness, where we could genuinely have a world where Hermes are delivering petrol. This first story of the evening is true. Ladies and gentlemen, the news that Captain Kirk himself, William Shatner, is going to space on Jeff Bezos's rocket ship. So he's going to be on the next Blue Origin flight alongside Audrey Powers. I believe she wasn't the star of a film from the late 90s. Blue Origin's Vice President of Mission and Flight Operations, Chris and Glenn DeFries. It's different surnames. I just couldn't really pronounce Chris's surname.
Fair enough.
Will Shatner, in his press release, he said, "I've heard about space for a long time now." I mean, he's still got it at the age of 90.
Yeah.
I'm taking the opportunity to see it for myself. What a miracle. So he's going to be on the New Shepard NS-18 flight, which is due to take off. Liftoff. It's liftoff when it's I mean, is it fast? We've gone cars, we do motorbikes, we do water motorsport, we do scooters, vans, and now we're doing space flight. Yeah, he's lifting off, October the 12th. The journey will apparently take 11 minutes, soar past the Kármán line. I'm mispronouncing that, I'm sure. The Kármán line is the internationally recognised boundary of space. So he's not going like mere space station level space, but he is going past the internationally recognised boundary of space. So there you have it.
I didn't even know there was such a thing. I was just like, yeah, you're not on Earth anymore. You're not in a plane. So space. I didn't realise there was such a line. There you go.
Yeah, there's a line. There's a line in the air that when you go past it, you're technically in space. So there you go. Captain Kirk, Will Shatner, is heading into space in, all being well, about a week or so. So tell us what you think about that. We shan't dwell on this for too long. But Will Shatner, famous for this.
Rocket Man, burning out his fuse out here alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise a kid. In fact, it's cold as hell. And there's no one there to raise them. If you did. And all this science, I don't understand. It's just a job. 5 days a week. Rocket Man. A rocket man.
Anyone tuning in right now?
Oh God, the stews have finally flipped. The best
Man.
cover version of all time.
Do you
It
know
has to
what?
be up there.
It was so hard not to show everyone the full 4-minute version with dancing Will Shatner. So if you're bored, just type into YouTube Will Shatner Rocket Man and you can watch the whole thing. And I promise you, it's well worth the ride. But there you go, little treat for you there, Stu. And you just get that one in.
That really was a treat. I've got to be honest, the news alert came up with William Shatner, and I thought it was going a very different direction. He is going to be the oldest man ever to go into space. He is 90-year-old.
Isn't that crazy, right?
Yeah, I know 90-year-olds that can barely get up the stairs, never mind get up to the stars. That's phenomenal. I do want to point out, though, it is a work trip. He's going to be doing it as part of a documentary, apparently. I think the last work trip we did was to the XL in London, which was lovely, but not quite space, mate. I'm going to have to speak to kind of HR about that.
Talk to Houston about that.
I think so.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I cannot help but feel he's going to be grossly disappointed with this ship. There's going to be like no warp drive, no shields, no phasers. If the Klingons find out that Captain Kirk is up there without kind of anything really, completely defenseless. I don't expect it's going to turn out well.
No. It's when he gets into outer space and actually loses his mind and starts screaming for Uhuru.
Yes,
It's just just a normal person. So there you go. Will Shatner, the Rocket Man for real, is heading into space next week. Tell us in the comments what's your favourite Will Shatner moment.
just don't wear a red tunic. Well,
no,
you'll be fine, mate.
You ain't never coming back. Rule number 1 of Star Trek: don't be an ensign. Don't wear a red top. That is a fact.
And one last thing, I just wanted to know how many Star Trek puns and jokes I could get in there. I really hope they let them do the takeoff message. Captain's log, Stardate 2021. That would be phenomenal to hear him do this.
I just think he's going to scream the whole trip. Like, this is going to space, is it?
Yeah.
Just this 90-year-old fella just kind of go, I lived a lie.
Yeah, no plyboard doors on this thing. Well, you hope not.
Yeah, yeah. Gets up there and there's a tribble just kind of hanging about. It's not for him. But there we go. Captain Kirk himself, Will Shatner, is heading into outer space next week. So live long and prosper. Don't forget the Prime Directive, and let us know how you get on, mate. I hope it's lovely. But there we go. Tell us in the comments what you think of.
Hi, Other Stuart here. You're tuning in to Is It Fast?
And as we head back to Earth for just normal stuff with gravity, really, we do have some very exciting news from Switzerland. So this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is something that I'm quite excited about because it looks incredible, legitimately. This is finally an electric coupe for petrol heads. 2 years after the initial showing of the concept of this, the Mark Zero, the Piech Automotive Company has now begun testing the first production car ahead of market launch in 2024. So this is an EV, but for performance lovers. 600 brake horsepower, claim 0 to 62 miles an hour in 3 seconds, 311-ish range of miles. But the interesting thing is that the batteries are laid out in the shape of a T, with the one battery kind of along the middle and then the other one kind of horizontally along the back. So that gives it what would almost be recognised as kind of a decent balance of performance. So a T-cross shape across the rear axle for weight distribution, and it is lighter than a Porsche Taycan by 500 kilograms, which is half a ton, which is quite a lot. But it is truly, in my opinion, an electric coupe for petrol heads. And I'm going to keep saying that because I thought it was really quite fancy when I made it up. So here we have it, the Mark Zero from Piech Automotive. What do we think of this? This is banging, isn't it?
This is absolutely beautiful. Loving the kind of the two-door, two-seater rear kind of cabin side of things. That's just a beautiful looking car. Lovely proportions in it. Really kind of quirky face on it. Mm-hmm. And how sexy are the rear lights. They are just striking.
Oh, I know.
They look absolutely beautiful. Yeah, okay, there's going to be the Tesla Roadster out there, which will be faster and cheaper, but there'll be a lot of them about. This is going to be a real head turner if you can get your hands on one of these.
Any idea on price?
Oh, this is where you dash my dreams again.
No, I don't know. I don't know the answer. I couldn't find it anywhere.
No, I couldn't. No pictures of the interior either. I don't know how much of this is kind of real / concept or anything like that, but 60 miles an hour in 3 seconds. This is lovely.
It's an Aston Martin meets E-Type meets F-Type meets Zagato. I think this is wicked. This is the first electric car. And I don't have a problem with electric cars, but I'm not rushing to go out and get one. This ticks all of my boxes. It's like the new TVR Griffith that will never see the light of day. Never see the light of day. That is my Is It Fast prediction. combined with I just think it's banging. I mean, the doors are so Aston Martin as well. I like the door handles that pop out like an Aston Martin. I wonder if it'll possibly have a swan door effect, which I'm quite fond of in Astons. But there we go. It is a really, really exciting development because it just happens to be driven by electric power. They do also claim that it's going to have a new type of battery system and charging system. So that is also something to look out for. I don't know how new you can get. Electricity's been around for a while, so it is what it is. But there we have it. Something very, very cool.
Lovely as well. Obviously, Piech from Tony Piech, who was the son of the late Volkswagen Group chairman, Ferdinand Piech. So this guy knows what he's doing. I was going to say fuel's in the blood, but it's not fuel. So
yeah. The voltage runs strong with this one. So tell us in the comments, what do you think of the Mark Zero from Piech Automotive, the EV for petrol heads? If you want one, I don't think it's going to be a limited edition run, but you're not going to be able to get your hands on one until 2024 if rumours are to be believed. But crikey O'Reilly, what a motor vehicle as far as I am concerned.
It's a beauty.
It is a beauty.
Right here on Is It Fast? Right here on Is It Fast?
Right here on Is It Fast, where you can keep up with all the latest news from the world of motorsport, cars, and everything in between, which including right now is space. Remember to follow us on your social media platform of choice so you don't miss a single bit of live action, be it us two talking or tuning in to see some of our lovely, lovely guests, because they do come on board and they do talk to us as well. Guests like this young man.
What's better than winning one TCR UK Championship? Well, winning two, of course. Welcome to Is It Fast, where today we are talking to double TCR UK Championship winner, Lewis Kent.
It's going to be, for the second time in a row, Lewis Kent, who flashes the lights across the start finish
Ooh, that wakes you up in the middle of a show. Yes, make sure that you do follow us to catch all sorts of stuff. I am not always sat in a studio, and neither is other Stu, so well worth a watch. But Lewis Kent is a motorsport driver, and it is motorsport that we move on to now. So, very winning streak. Will he take his momentum from Finland, literal momentum, and head into the final two rounds of the WRC? I mean, look how beautiful Finland is, right? I mean, visit Finland. Come on. But yeah, incredible. But yeah, tell us in the comments, is Mr. Ogier going to continue being a legend, or will Mr. F-Hans be crowned World Rally Champion in his Toyota Yaris? Who knows? Well, someone will know eventually in a few weeks, but there we go.
Time will tell.
Time will literally tell, because that's how time works.
You don't tell time, time tells you.
That's it. Time's the boss. The one thing that you can sell, but you can never buy. Yeah.
We're awful deep today.
Yeah, I think it's just been a long week already. But this weekend, as we promised in the opening salvo of this show, there is a plethora of touring car racing on this weekend. We'll start with the top tier of world touring car. They are continuing on with their intrepid worldwide travelling. They are off to the Czech Republic. So lovely. They are going to, lovely part of the world. So they are off to compete there. So if you like the idea of the Czech Republic and you want to see if Jan can carry on and
good friend of the show. Hi, Jan.
Oh yeah, mate. Honestly, can carry on, then that's great. But there's more touring cars. So the European Touring Car Championship is headed to Barcelona, and we're going to see if Mikel Azcona will stay ahead. It is the final round of the European Touring Car Championship. So champions will be crowned, and then if that's not enough, you've got the British Touring Car Championship as well, is back. After Silverstone a couple of weeks ago, it is at Donington this weekend, and we shall be watching to see if Ash Sutton will be able to carry on his rather, maybe not dominant performance, but I think he's odds on to retain his title. So there we go. Plenty of, and all the